Oh my gosh. Jason, did I tell you what Dad said to me?
What did he say?
It's fucking gold. Don't punch him in the helmet. You need your hands healthy. Kick him in the nuts or shin. Father advice right there, baby. You need those hands. Kick him in the nuts.
God, that's funny.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to New Heights. Woo! Season 2, baby! Presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment, brought to you by our friends, and the real reason why this show gets made every week. Accelerator Active Energy drink, baby. I got my kiwi lime popping off today. Jason, what you got over there?
I got my cherry limeade shoving these plant-based thermogenics down your throat.
Delicioso. We're your hosts. I'm Travis Kelce. This is my big brother, Jason Kelce, out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. University of Cincinnati grads, baby. Shout out to the Bearcats as football season's jumping off. New Heights is officially back for season 2. You can't make this shit up, baby. They let us get a season 2.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Sorry to keep you guys waiting so long. If you're new here, welcome. We're so happy and so glad to have you. New episodes drop every Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen.
Except for this week. This is coming out Thursday.
And subscribe on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1 S. And as we always do it, Jason, what do we got coming up?
Well, we got a lot to cover. We've had quite the absence in lieu of training camp. Trav and I have been pretty busy, but we're going to get into everything that happened at Chiefs and Eagles training camp. So make sure you strap in. But first, as always, new news
coming in hot.
Hey, yo, biggest news. Amazon has dropped the trailer for the documentary Kelce.
Everyone thought that I was the most selfish one, and Jason came out with a documentary about himself first.
Well, it's about my family. It's about my family. You had a whole show called Catching Kelce.
Yeah. No, well, okay.
So
right.
I think you beat me to it.
I was broke, Jason. I was broke, and I needed $1. You didn't want to help a guy out, so I had to go and just find a way.
I thought you were looking for love.
Yeah, that too. I'm still searching for it. Fuck! 10 years later, still nothing. Walk us through what all went into making the doc, man.
You know this, but I'll kind of catch everybody else. So 2 years ago, we started making a documentary really with the idea that we'd be focusing on a player kind of going in and transitioning into retirement. I feel like all of those documentaries and stories are told retroactively. And I thought it'd be an interesting story to kind of go through that organically on film and everything that kind of goes in to an NFL player transitioning out of the NFL. Problem is I keep playing, so that film hasn't been getting made. And this past year was such a special year. We had such great content with our family, the team, all of our coaches and everything. We really compiled a lot of footage from outside of the games in the locker room, inside the locker room, footage during games. We end up partnering with NFL Films because NFL Films is following us all through the playoffs anyways to get the Kelce Bowl documented.
Not right now.
So we ended up having a lot of content, and the two people, Don and Sheena, as well as their company, 914 Productions, that have been following us and filming us over the past couple of years, pretty much said, I think we have a film here whether you retire or not. Like, there's a pretty great story. We have a lot of awesome content, and we think people would really appreciate seeing it. So we ended up moving forward and producing the documentary and partner with NFL Films. I don't want to mess this up. It's Skydance, and then of course Amazon has been kind enough to show it on their platform.
It's awesome, man. I can't.
It's pretty crazy, and it's hard. People ask me questions. It's hard to comment on a film that's about you and your family. It's hard to even know how it's going to be received because it's so close to home for us, for Kylie and I. Hey, we'll see how it does. I think at the very least, we made something that's real and authentic, and I think that is
that's always
pretty proud of. And we'll be able to look back on this, and hopefully our kids, when they're growing up, they'll be able to watch it and see, what it was like. And yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty excited to that it's officially happening. No doubt about it.
Well, I think everybody's excited to get into the behind the scenes of Jason Kelce's life. Everybody's been fired up asking us to get Kelce on an episode, and it looks like she's already going to be a star on this Prime Video, man.
I mean, I think,
just by watching the trailer.
You know this, but Kylie is such a powerful figure in general, but it sure comes through in the documentary.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Out of everyone in the documentary, she definitely looks the best. There's no question about it.
Nice.
Both visually and has her crap together the most. No doubt about that.
Well done. Well done, Jason. Is there any like certain point in the like the entire show or the entire doc that like you want everybody to really see or
No, I mean, I don't know. There's so many pivotal moments, and there's great content for football fans, right? Obviously, the whole course of the season, we have a lot of stuff in there. It was important to me to try and grab all the different things that are happening in an NFL player's mind through the course of a season. So we purposely grabbed audio from media members, audio from coaches, and video from coaches, video from family, and then video from what's happening in my own head. So you get a good narrative of all the noise that's kind of happening throughout a season. You're hearing what everyone's telling you on the outside. You're also hearing what everyone's saying on the inside from your coaches and teammates. And then you're kind of hearing what at home is like, as well as how am I now processing this and moving forward. And I haven't really seen that, I guess, maybe told as much, because I think that's kind of what's happening in all of our heads from game to game, week to week. There's this ongoing, you're hearing. For us last year, it was everybody was pumped up about the Eagles and where we're going and the roster, and everything was set up perfectly. But then there's also Nick Sirianni telling us, hey, we're not going to accomplish anything if we don't start at square one and work to get better each and every day. So I don't know. I just think that you get a really, really good look at what it's like intrinsically for a player going through a season, as well as what's happening within their household and their team. So anything in particular it's hard to say. Like,
yeah, the whole thing, baby, the whole thing.
The stuff that really stands out to me is like, especially like going to the Super Bowl, a lot of footage of Kylie and the girls and the family. I got to see, kind of what it goes through on her end, like very visually and upfront. All the work that's necessary to go there and support me and the team. There's great content from you. There's great content. And it's also just fun to look back to see where it all started at the beginning of the season, where it ended at. And it was an incredible journey.
Well, the documentary will premiere on September 12th, exclusively on Prime Video. That's Kelce. Or is it Kelce or Kelce? Which one did you go with?
It's definitely Kelce. Don't say Kelce.
All right, so you Kelce.
When you come out with your documentary,
Kelce.
You can call it Kelce.
September 12th. God, that's good.
Maybe we should come out with another documentary where they follow you around this time too, and it's Kelce and Kelce.
Do you still have the guys following you? Say it again.
We've toyed around. I mean, I still think that there's an interesting documentary to be made of an NFL player transitioning. Whether that happens, I mean, now we have the podcast. When we first started making this documentary, we didn't have this, so I feel like even when that happens, that's going to kind of happen organically through the podcast. It's something that has fascinated me for years because, as you know, you see guys that move on, that transition to whatever they want to do after the NFL. And there's great stories. There's unbelievably sad stories. I think there's a turning point for everybody that transitions out of the NFL that is not to be taken lightly. And it's something that I think is inherently suspenseful and dramatic. So, I'm sure as shit curious about it. And I feel like if I'm curious about it, other people are curious about it. So
yeah, you ain't in it alone.
Yeah, we haven't really gotten that far yet. We're going to let this release. And more importantly, we're going to focus on the New England Patriots. We have week 1.
We know what is dramatic is my ball security and also my baby security, because after 3 children that you've had, I still don't know how to hold a baby. Ball security, baby security. You told me hold it just like a football, and that was probably the worst advice you can give me because I'm ready to lateral that thing at any moment. You would think after three nieces, I would have some sort of understanding on how to hold an infant, but I made it look extremely awkward. So
Bennett in this photo is less than 2 weeks old. I think it's right after SNL. So
she's a little flimsy. They're
very flimsy. They have zero neck control.
It was like,
yeah. It's
like, oh, okay, all right. Just trying to get you in the pocket.
They make them durable, though. I'll tell you. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've dropped them. I mean, straight on their heads.
Well, she's a Kelce.
They appear fine.
It's a little different.
I guess we'll find out years later. Bennett's like able to sit up now. And like, so for those of you that don't have kids, Travis, you do these things called tummy time. Okay.
Oh yeah, I know tummy time. I still do tummy time. Tummy time is when you put them on the tummy and they get the neck muscles in the back.
Nice. Okay. Trav does know about tummy time.
Well, I got to work on that posterior chain. You know what I mean? Coach Reed always tells me, you lose your glutes, you lose your game. So got to keep that posterior on.
Benny's at the stage now where she's crawling and she can sit up.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting, but it's also like you got to have your head on because she'll be sitting there and then all of a sudden just right on the back of the head. So don't let them lull you to sleep.
Hey, girl, Benny. Nice.
You can't just set them on the bed and just know they're going to be good. I'll crawl right off of that sucker. Roll.
I learned that watching Rugrats, man. Those things babies can get in everywhere.
Do you remember Rugrats?
Of course.
Who was your favorite Rugrat?
It's the only song I can play on the piano right now. What'd you say?
Who's your favorite Rugrat?
Tommy.
Tommy Pickles?
Yeah.
Dude, have you gone back and rewatched Rugrats?
I didn't even know that.
I like rewatched.
Is it still on it? Is it still on TV?
No, but like I didn't know like what Tommy's dad did. I guess he's like a toy maker. Like
yeah,
something like that.
I remember that.
I don't remember that at all. I just remember being a goofball. I was always a big fan of Chucky. I like Chucky a lot.
If you're making toys for a living, I mean, you got to be a little goofy.
I think he was a toy maker.
Well, the Kelce documentary, like we said, September 12th, exclusively on Prime Video. Make sure you check it out.
Yeah, and if you're interested.
And give us your feedback.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear it from the 92%ers, baby.
I don't,
On other new news, Donna Kelce is officially an NFL spokeswoman.
Hey!
That's right. The NFL launched its You Can't Make This Stuff Up promo to kick off the 2023 season. And she's throwing the bait out to Jimmy G.
The Cougar is out.
Mom is currently all over the world. She's in the Mediterranean right now. Was just up in Anchorage, Alaska. Took a trip to Madrid. She is thriving right now in life, and we'd love to see it. Love you, Mommy. Can't wait to see you in the first game. Shout out to Mom, killing it on the as an NFL spokeswoman.
Yeah,
keep that shit coming, Ma. Other new news. Mm-hmm. The NFL has also released the annual list of the top 100 players as voted on by the players. Jason, would you vote me as?
I don't know if I should say this, but I have never voted on the top 100 list.
I'd still not. Honestly, I don't know where they're getting these fucking votes from. I think I did
one time. They were like in the locker room and
like NFL Films was in the locker room.
I think it was a woman who worked for NFL Films. She handed me a piece of paper, and it wasn't like a top 100. It was like a top 20,
10.
maybe.
Top 10.
I think it was more than that. I think it was like 20. And I filled out a lot of Eagles.
Such a hard.
And she was like, you're a big fan of the Eagles, and then rolled her eyes, and I was like, okay.
I'll never do that again.
Yeah.
That's the response I'm getting.
Yeah. Well, I was never into it, and then that didn't help. But I think you were number one.
Yes. You were number two on my list. It was Pat Mahomes was first.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, man, 37. I'm not going to lie.
37. You're 37 years old this year.
Way higher than I should be.
In my head, I was like, I don't know if there's 37 players better than Jason right now.
Oh, there's definitely. There's 50.
You're single-handedly like
I just don't think a center belongs in the top. Just being honest.
When did they stop? So what? 50s where it's like, all right, centers, you guys can't.
I feel like no center should be ahead of any quarterback. Like every quarterback is more important than the most important center. Is that fair to say? I think that's fair to say.
I mean, it is. It
right?
is fair to say.
It's just like
you got to have a good quarterback.
Every quarterback, every left tackle.
I mean, you're the culprit of the most unstoppable play in the NFL last season.
Dude, I'm curious to see what teams are going to do. I've been watching in short yardage what teams are doing. There's some. They've been studying this.
The big thing is that you moved up from 71 to 37. It's a huge jump. Is that the highest you've ever been?
Not only is 37 the highest I've ever been, not to toot my own horn, but
This guy's playing his best football late in his career, man. You were thinking about retiring.
37 is the highest I think a center has ever been rated on the top 100.
Ooh, talk your shit, pal.
Well, I'm just kind of saying that to say that I don't know that a center belongs.
Walk your walk. Talk your talk. The words of Coach Carter, Samuel Jackson. I tied that bow.
I think sometimes people confuse me for you. They're like, oh, Travis Kelce's really good. Jason Kelce's got.
Nobody's ever confused me for you.
No, me for you.
Nobody's ever confused you for me.
I mean, we got mustaches.
Never confused us. They've never confused us.
We got similar builds. We got similar eyebrows.
Dude, I'm like looking at the eyebrows. Dude, your eyebrows are thick as fuck.
I'm going white everywhere, but my eyebrows just keep getting darker. I don't even need to just ferment them. They just, all the coloring from my beard and the side of my head just goes straight to my eyebrow.
Man, I'm thinking about growing this out again. Man, I'm starting to see a lot more grays than the last time I saw.
I'm telling you, you're 2 years
It's
behind
happening.
me. 2 years behind me. We got Uncle Don genes in us. It's not good.
Ooh, Grandpa Blaylock. Grandpa Blaylock
he had a full
white
head of hair.
fox. Yeah,
but he had full head of
was.
hair. Uncle Don don't got no hair up there.
Well, no,
he's starting to thin.
It's there. I
Uncle
see it
Don?
every time. Yeah.
Dude, you're out of your mind. Go look at Uncle Don.
All right. Uncle Don, come here. I made top 5. Yeah.
Hey!
You mentioned this the first time you were on NFL Top 100, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's almost like laughable that you can try and like put like a single player ahead of another. Like it's a team sport. Like I'm benefiting off of a great coaching staff, a great quarterback, you know what I mean? Awesome players around me. So it's I think it's very hard to kind of select people one by one on who's the best and things like that. But
individual
I know
accolades are very weird. To like put like number ratings as this is done, the NFL Top 100, it feels weird.
Yeah. Do you care about the Top 100?
I don't want to bash the Top 100.
I mean, I don't think it's bashing it. It's just like, oh, wow, it's nice. You know, it's nice to see that you're the number 1 ranked center.
Yeah, I kind of think of it similar to the Pro Bowl and other things where it's like, you know, it's always nice to know you're respected by your peers. I mean, I think that's a huge part of playing this game is for respect and, you know, the people like.
Yeah, that's everything.
Yeah, that they notice what you're doing out there.
It's a cool way to gauge that.
That's where I like it. And it's cool to see your teammates get ranked really high. You know, Jalen Hurts being at number 3. It's always fun to see your guys kind of get that recognition as well. So, yeah.
I'm with you. But we're talking about recognition, man. The Eagles Kelly Green jerseys just came out for sale online because you guys are rocking those things this year.
I'm excited.
Somebody was the number 1 jersey seller in Philadelphia.
Only
you are
for women. Only for women.
Only for women?
Yeah.
What? You're
That's
the
right.
sex symbol in Philadelphia?
I mean, hey.
This is sexy Batman. I thought it was just, you know, because there was no other Batman nicknames left.
Jason Kelce women's Kelly Green jersey, the top selling Eagles item.
Oh, man. This is great. This is gold. This is fucking gold.
It might be because
that's why he's sexy Batman, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I don't think that's it. It might be because they might have to make me a women's cut because my tits are pretty big. So maybe that's the only one they're selling because it's authentic.
I don't think the women's jerseys have an extra few seams.
Oh, they don't?
No, I think it has like an hourglass seam to it, so it kind of like gets thinner and is more flattering.
Well, that's definitely not my frame. Hourglass is not.
Sweetie, get the Kelce jersey. He's got big tits too.
I think I'm more like I'm more shaped like those little kids' grenade juice cups. That's my shape.
The Huggies?
Huggies. I'm more of a hug shape.
This guy's shaped like a beer can. Well, that's awesome, man. Congrats. You're reeling in the, what is it? The residuals? You're reeling in the NFLPA.
Royalties.
The royalties. There it is. I knew it was an R word.
Yeah.
I'm getting
yeah, I don't know if those are hit yet.
smarter.
I don't know what's been happening, but yeah, that's
no. You're up there, man. You get that top 25. You're in there, man.
I'm excited to wear the Kelly greens. I've always wanted to wear it.
Dude, it's so cool. I thought you already wore them once.
No, the last year they did them was the year before I had gotten the NFL, because that's the year that they changed that you couldn't have two helmets.
Yeah.
And that's why all of a sudden we've brought them back, because now we can have the Kelly green helmets.
Well, dope, and congrats on that, man.
Oh, thank you.
Moving on
Hey,
to one of my favorite segments, No Dumb Questions.
yeah, it's back.
That's right. Because there's no dumb questions, just dumb people.
Dumb people.
Yeah, just fucking idiots out here. No Dumb Questions is brought to you by our friends at BW3s.
Yeah, baby.
Also known as Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports. I don't know if that's still their slogan, but I fucking love saying it. There's no dumb questions about where you're watching football this year, and it's right in the fucking middle of a packed B-dubs.
It's an aggressive ad, but I can't say that I disagree with it.
Shit just made me want to go to B-dubs and get a beer and watch some fucking football, man.
It brings such memories back,
dude,
to being in the middle of those. Oh, gosh, we had a lot of fun at that Cincinnati location, didn't we? All righty, from Tara Shaw Caruso. I'm a longtime Philly teacher, about to start my 30th year tomorrow.
Damn.
Who were your favorite teachers and why? Also, who was the better student? Well, first of all, Tara, thank you so much for the service you are providing the kind of students in your jurisdiction or whatever school you're at. But anyways, can't say enough good things about teachers.
Yeah, I've had some great ones, man. It's going to be hard to just list one.
Yeah. I would say we'll take the second one first. Who was a better student? I think that's unequivocally me. I think that's probably accurate to say.
Yeah. When you're using words like unequivocally, you're better than me. 100%.
Were you in any AP classes? You're in high school? No.
The fuck no.
You're in nature studies?
No,
with Mr. Thaxton?
Dad always said if I just applied myself, I could have done way better.
There's no question about that.
Jason wins that. He was in all AP classes, as well as he was in music, as well as he was in swim cadets.
Well, swim cadets was I wasn't in swim cadets.
Tell everybody what swim cadets was for everybody that doesn't know what swim cadets are.
It's our synchronized swimming team at Cleveland Heights High School.
The Heights, baby.
That's right. And swim cadets would put a show on every year, and they would choose certain men from their grades. And I was one of the chosen people to be a part of the show.
You volunteered.
No, they chose. They said, "You're funny. We think you'd be a good addition to the show." And I made a fool of myself and made the show.
Didn't you have like a solo saxophone act on the diving board or something?
Nope, I don't think that sounds right.
Dude, I swear I remember seeing you on the diving board.
There's no saxophone on the diving board. I can't remember. I honestly cannot remember what happened. There's footage somewhere out there. It was definitely recorded. Who was your favorite teacher in the Cleveland Heights University Heights School District?
There's some great ones that come out.
Should we start at Fairfax Elementary? Is that where we want to start?
Gosh.
If we're going Fairfax, I'm going Mr. Ione.
Mr. Ione. I just remembered, I didn't even have Mr. Ione, and I loved Mr. Ione. He was just one of the coolest guys.
You talk about the word of mouth. Word of mouth about Mr. Ione traveled. We used to play this game where it was a spelling game. And if you spell, I forget how you even play, but if you spelled the word correctly or something like that, you got to shoot the eraser at the wastebasket. And then there was a whole point scoring system. And that was the whole thing. And
bring sports into learning. That's going to get the Kelces every time.
Everybody loved it.
That class is sweet. We were doing sports with education.
I'm trying to remember who the fifth grade teacher I had was, and you would always get these little fuzzy balls. And you would get like a whole pack of fuzzy balls.
Oh my gosh, Mrs. This is going to kill me. She was the nicest lady in the world, too. I actually had her.
Yeah. Mrs.
Something with an M.
M? Mrs. We got to text Mom. Mom would know.
I'm going to go with Mr. Campbell. It was my kindergarten teacher. He ended up being my basketball teacher in 4th and 5th grade, or 5th and 6th grade.
Yeah, I didn't do kindergarten in Cleveland Heights. I don't even remember. Dude, you know who I didn't like? You know who was terrible? Mrs. Schwartz. And she was pretty much the same way her name sounded. She was mean as hell. For some reason, it always reminded me of the word warts. And she was just a mean lady. She did not take any shit.
Jason, sit down.
She was Mrs. Schwartz. Everybody didn't like her.
She had no candy. She didn't have a candy jar. That's what it was.
Yeah,
all the elementary school teachers, if you have candy jars, you are a fan favorite.
Hopefully you're not like Mrs. Schwartz, Tara. Hopefully you're not like Mrs. Schwartz.
Shout out to Mrs. Schwartz. Because I don't want to bash anybody.
Well, I mean, listen, I'm all for being mean to kids. Growing up, I was anti Mrs. Schwartz. Now I'm definitely pro Mrs. Schwartz.
You got a little Mrs. Schwartz in you?
These kids are if it was up to me, we got
too soft.
One of the things that always used to be intimidating was when we showed up to school and Dad gave the teachers permission to hit us.
One thing, just whack them right upside the head.
No, you can hit them if you want. I promise you, I am more than okay with that. They deserve it.
Never got hit. They don't hit kids in the Cleveland Heights school system.
I can guarantee you Dad would have been fine with that.
100%. He was bargaining for it. I have to, one of my favorite teachers of all time, and we actually ended up going to college with his sons, Mr. Thaxton.
Oh, you can't leave out Mr. Thaxton.
Cleveland Heights science teacher. He was, he
actually taught me. ZZ Top-esque beard.
Oh my gosh. He was just a cool cat, man. One of my favorite guys of all time.
He was an iconic Cleveland Heights teacher.
I think he grew garlic out in Hudson on the side and was, that's awesome, man. Mr. Thaxton.
I actually went to the barn where they had all the garlic because I was back home with Jake, his son, when he went to Cincinnati with us, but great family.
I used to love nature studies because we would actually learn about the trees and the birds and everything and the insects
that
are around.
Tell me about these trees.
that are around the Cleveland
Tell me about
Heights,
the trees, Travis.
Schools.
I'm waiting for the trees.
So we would some days we would take nature study walks and we would walk around
very aware
the school and we would learn about everything. I've actually seen Mr. Thaxton eat a few bugs. What
trees did you see?
I saw the trees in our front lawn because as soon as we got outside, I was fucking out of there. So, Mr. Thaxton, I'm sure you knew this, but as soon as we got outside, I let you guys hit the corner a little faster than I did, and then I vanished and I played hooky. Kids, stay in school.
I don't know if I'm going high school. Mrs. Javorek or Mr. Javorek was middle school. Mrs. Bukovic was Heights High. I can't leave out my band teacher, Mr. Brett Baker, one of the few teachers I still keep in touch with.
Miss O'Keefe at Heights.
That doesn't ring a bell for me. There were a lot of
Coach Robo and Coach Mike Jones, baby.
Well, that's what I was going to go next was Coach Robo, Coach Mike Jones, and Coach
guys of all time.
Health and PE. I learned everything I know about drugs, human anatomy, sex from my football coaches, which I don't know if that's good. I feel like that's a pretty one-sided demographic there, but I think they did a good job.
You're killing it. You're absolutely killing it. Look at you. You're a professional athlete and you got 3 baby girls. You're absolutely killing it in the health department.
All seriousness, we grew up in a wonderful school district with a lot of great teachers.
A bunch of them.
I would not trade that for anything in the world. So keep doing your thing, Tara Shaw Caruso. The world needs more teachers. So we appreciate you.
Moving on, that does it for No Dumb Questions this week. Brought to you by our friends over at Buffalo Wild Wings. Don't forget to check out some NFL action this year over at B-Dubs, right in the fucking middle. Moving on to bold topics to wrap up the preseason. So we haven't done this show in a month. Outside of training camp, what have we been up to? How did you spend your last bit of free time before the season kicks off, Jason?
Just hanging with the family. I mean, we went to the beach, went to the shore for the final time. We're going to try and hit the shore this week too, on the extended week from the season preseason ending and the season starting. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Nice.
That's all I got.
Yeah, well, that sounds exciting. What did I do? I can't remember. I don't think I did much.
Did you go anywhere?
I disappeared. I can't remember what I fucking did. I think I was up in New York.
Do you see any movies?
I didn't see any. I haven't seen a movie in, I can't even tell you the last movie I've seen.
Well, movie in a theater or just movie in general?
In general. Me and TV, I haven't turned on a TV. You haven't been watching TV?
Good for you.
The last time I turned on TV was that thing right there, just to throw season 2 up.
Season 2.
You got to see that art.
I'll tell you what's one thing that I do watch in training camp?
Hard Knocks, baby. It is a good Hard Knocks this year.
Is a good
Aaron
year.
Rodgers he's got the moxie of a quarterback.
No, I was going to go Alone. I love this show Alone. And for some reason, it always airs or comes out on Netflix right around training camp. You know what Alone is? Basically, they take like 10 or 12 people, and they're like survival experts or whatever, and they go off into the wilderness and they get like 10 items, and whoever makes it the longest wins.
Jason, I would have thought that by you being a part of the obnoxious Catching Kelce, that you would realize that reality TV is not fucking real.
Travis, this is real, though.
This is not real.
They lose like 40 pounds and have to get kicked off the show from being malnourished.
Yeah, I bet.
But it's had me thinking, I think it's fun doing it with experts, but we should do our own version of Alone and just see how long NFL players can make it out in the wilderness.
God damn, I'm going to need some help, boys. I'm going to need some help real bad. I need civilization.
There's no chance we're making it more than, I feel like I can make it for as long as it would take to starve to death. If you give me a pot to boil water that I could get water down,
Jason,
I got a lot of excess.
Make a fire. Get the fuck out of here.
I can make a fire. Are you kidding me? I can make a fire now. Do you want to do it just me and you?
No, I don't want to do this. Me versus
you. Who makes it further?
I lost as soon as you said me versus you.
I just got more mass to burn off. I can go. I might be able to go a month without eating food. Your body's got more to eat. It can just eat itself. I'll be chilling there drinking water. As long as I boil the water and don't get jardy, I can last a while. I got to fatten myself, man. I got to fatten myself so I can survive if it comes down to it. I couldn't build a shelter, though. Some of these shelters are crazy. Who do you think would win NFL Alone? NFL Alone? Oh, Alone, the show. Yeah, if we did just NFL players. You know who I think would do really good? But he's not a current player. Does it have to be current players? I feel like we don't know about them because they're so like just in the wilderness and they're out there and they're not like a big name of, you know what I mean? Like in your living room name. Like they don't care about that shit. They care about like fucking cooking eggs on rocks and shit. The guy I was going to go with who's not currently an NFL player, I would go Andrew Luck. For some reason, I feel like he's read a bunch of books about this and he spent a lot of time outside. I think Andrew Luck would do good. I'm going to go with... you take somebody with like great physical stature. Like I bet Tyreek Hill could like catch something and kill it. Give him a knife. He might be able to run down a deer. I mean, he's pretty fast. Oh, shit. God damn, that'd be a good show right there. What can I'm telling you, we need to get the NFL catch? Alone going. Jared Allen killed something with a spear out of a tree one time. I don't even know what it was. Jared Allen wins, right? If he's still in the league. If he's still in the league. Just something about those jorts and flannel, man. It just yeah, that guy can survive. All right, well, let's talk some football and some bold topics to recap the Chiefs and Eagles training camp in the preseason. Just a reminder for any first-time listeners, the way the bold topics work during the season is that Jason will tee up some topics about my games or my training camp, and I'll do the same about his. All righty, let's get into Chiefs training camp. There was news out of Chiefs training camp that shocked the world. Travis, you brought back the mustache. So what inspired this change? You hear that thing? Why do you have a mustache right now? You hear it? I hear it. Everyone hears it. It is. These whiskers are thriving right now. I just moisturized them. Explain the stash? What do you mean explain the stash? I feel like it originally started a few years ago. I always bring it around training camp because that's when I don't have any paid appearances or I'm not subject to like doing anything where I have to like team up with like a company and look presentable. So you're saying companies probably don't like your stash look? It's just not as recognizable. So it's like, I don't know. It's pretty funny. I'll go somewhere with a hat and sunglasses on and nobody knows. I fucking hide in the trees, dude. I just blend. I want to see a picture of you and Uncle Don side by side because you look just like Uncle Don with the stash. It does. Like it is so spot on. I want to see Dad in his 30s with a mustache. Well, Dad used to have the Fu Manchu. Speaking of worst facial hair. What is the worst facial hair you've ever had? The worst fit, probably in high school when I had the chin strap. It was just, I had the Abe Lincoln. I had the Abe Lincoln, but it was like my version of the Abe Lincoln. 2 weeks where we'd just be like the paper 2 weeks, yeah. Well, I had it my entire high school career. The Abe Lincoln. Yeah, I think the worst facial hair I've ever had is when I didn't have facial hair. You know what I mean? Is this all? Is all of this go ahead. I did the mustache because of my head coach, Andy Reid. I think we all did it when I say we, the team, about 10 of us came together and said, yeah, we're going to come back after this off day with mustaches. Timeout. 10 people came back with mustaches?
Yeah, there's a picture a few years ago. So that's where it started. And then every year I've just done it. And I always just look at Coach Reed and I just start brushing that thing right there. Coach, I'm a Hawaiian shirt away from looking just like you.
Well, have you found out what Taylor Swift thinks of your mustache?
Yeah, we're not going to bring up Taylor Swift in this episode. But something tells me she's going to like it. Yeah, no, so I always have fun with it. And now I think El Travador is here to stay. I think I'm going to rock this thing until we lose a game.
You're going to rock it until you lose.
I'm going to see if it's a winner. If this thing is a winner, man, I might just freaking keep it going because it's not too bad right now.
I'm not going to lie. I think the mustache is kind of
rocking right now.
Yeah, it's come back in. It's a good look.
You should rock it. You had the ultimate mustache. You had a full on
twirler.
You were walrus. Yeah, by your rookie year, I think it was.
That was my second year. I was bored with a torn ACL and
it was my senior
decided
year,
to try and raise money for Movember.
Nice.
There was a prostate awareness campaign centered around growing mustaches, so I participated in that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I won't be going back to shaving and being able to see anything around my neck until I lose about 50 pounds. So what do you think about your mustache versus Kirk Cousins?
I mean, Kirk Cousins that's pretty damn good right there. I mean, I can't hate on a Fu Manchu. You see a good Fu Manchu, it's nothing but respect, brother.
So is that at what point is handlebar become Fu Manchu? Is Fu Manchu and he's the dangle?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I don't think that's a handlebar. I think that's a Fu Manchu.
So what's a handlebar is when it twirls up?
That you had the handlebars.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's because it's like a bike. You know what I mean? It's like kind of looks like a handlebar.
Fair. All right, I'm glad we're getting to the bottom of this. All right. Chippy Chiefs camp. Yeah, we got to talk about it early in camp. There are a few incidences where things got a little extracurricular.
Yeah, it's football. Yeah. It's training camp. I'm really tired. I'm really hot. And shit's going on that I don't appreciate. So, I mean, it is what it is. You got to keep those emotions under control.
Yeah.
So, rather get them out in training camp than in the season, though. You know what I mean? So, sorry to Caprio and Jack for throwing haymakers, but it's not the first time anybody's thrown haymakers in training camp. It kind of happens every year.
Andy Reid said, "I'm just glad that at that old, he's still got some juice in him." So I guess Andy wasn't that mad about it.
Because I got the stash, baby. I got the juice.
Is that what it was? Did you have the stash when you were getting in these fights? Was that already there, or was that?
I'm not sure.
I thought the stash was post-fight.
Yeah, as a good teammate, you can't be punching people.
That's fair. Mahomes behind the back pass. We all saw it. First time outside of warm-ups that Mahomes is throwing a behind the back pass.
He's been doing this for forever, and every time he does it, I scream at him, do it in the game.
Yeah. Do you think it's going to happen this year in a game?
I don't think it'll ever happen. The situation that it has to be a perfect, instinctual decision. There's only one way I can get this off, and it's behind the back.
I feel like it's got to be like a red zone designed play.
You know what I mean? There's no way he's premeditating, or what is it? Premeditating, or before the snap, all right, I'm going to throw this backward pass right here. There's just no way. It just doesn't make any sense.
Well, I think they could do it in the red zone. You see the Statue of Liberty plays where the guys do the handoffs and stuff like that. Maybe just, a little, I don't think Andy would go for it though. I
mean, Andy, the possibilities are endless here at the Willy Wonka factory.
That's good. Yeah.
Snozberries taste like snozberries over here.
Maybe that's the next iteration of the Ring Around the Rosie.
Willy Wonka, the Willy Wonka, endless possibilities. Chiefs
go 2-1 in preseason games, and you guys played your starters in 2 of the games?
Just about all 3. There were a selective few that didn't play that third preseason game. Yeah, but pretty much everybody was getting action.
What do you think about still getting playing time in the preseason games? Do you think it's beneficial?
I think it's beneficial, especially if you're not doing the joint practices to get lined up against somebody else, a different opponent. Your defense that you're going up against in training camp, you're the Chiefs defense that we go up against. They know our offense in and out. They know my skill set. The guys, it creates great competition, but at the same time, it's a team isn't going to know what my defense knows going into a training camp practice.
Sure.
So it's good to get out there, feel the real time timing of the offense, and go out there, catch a ball, get hit, or make a block, and just get physical, man. Get used to playing some football. Get bruised up, get beat up a little bit, and build that endurance for the season, man. I love preseason.
Not only do you like it, but I guess Pat Mahomes has said he actually likes getting hit in the preseason.
Yeah,
he's quoted as saying,
which he did not get hit. We revamped that offensive line, man.
To the offensive line. He said you want to get hit where it's not too hard, but you can feel it. You go through that long off season of working through the pocket and knowing that guys are rushing you, but they can't touch you. So it's just different when they actually can touch you, get into the game where you're able to get tackled and everything like that. So I think it's a fair point.
Yeah, I'm with it. He didn't get touched, nor did I get tackled because I dropped the football. Oh, I did get tackled. I got tackled against Arizona.
You had a catch, I thought.
Yeah, you're right. I got one in. Got an ankle tackle.
Is that kind of your moment? That kind of, does it feel nice to actually get like tackled? Does it feel like, oh, now we're back into it?
Yeah. Once you get hit, it's on and popping. You know what I mean? Now it's like, oh yeah, all right, now you get the juices flowing. I said juices about 10 times this episode. Just fucking get the juices going. Juice man over here.
Well, this was your 11th training camp with the Chiefs. How is this one different from the previous ones?
It's not. It's been the exact same thing. I feel like I'm in a vortex every time I go out there, and it's sickening because it's not sickening. I don't want to say it like it's just miserable, but I put it together that if I do one more training camp in St. Joe, Missouri, I've officially spent an entire year of my life in Missouri Western State University playing football. And that kind of just blew my mind. I'm like, damn, man, I've been out here an entire year of my life almost. And I have fun, but I have fun out there, and I use it as like what it's there for, to get yourself ready and get yourself season ready, game ready. So it flies by for me. I'm doing stuff all day, every day. When I wake up, I have like a scheduled routine of like just doing shit that'll help me get better at football. And I focus all my energy on it with no distractions. And that's what it's there for. And I feel like every single year it gets me prime and ready for that first game, man.
There we go. How'd you hold up during the long drive drill?
How
many long drive drills did you guys do?
We did one just about every padded practice.
And what was the longest drive drill?
I think it was 18 this year.
18. Ooh, that's a long drive.
Yeah, and it was hot. Yeah. We might have got a water break in there. Were you in there for all 18, or did you get a sub? No. I'm way too old to be in there all 18. We got to get some dogs in the tight end room, some reps, man.
They still don't sub me out. They freaking.
Yeah, well, you're not doing much. You're just snapping and.
Wholesale.
Like you said, yeah. You're snapping and just putting your belly on people. But I'll tell you what, by the end of practice, I'm feeling it, man. What's the most weight? I always ask guys, what's the most weight? You guys weigh in and out of practices?
Yeah.
You have to, right? Because it's kind of like a safety
mandatory
thing. You get the rehydration.
Correct.
They don't necessarily do it to gauge how much you lose as a big red flag, but if you don't gain that weight back by the next day.
It's more about gaining the weight back the next day. They can tell whether you are
fully hydrated. Nice. Yeah. What's the most weight you've ever lost in a camp practice?
Like this year or just ever?
Just period that you can remember.
Man, definitely over 10 pounds. I'd be lying if I had a specific number. I'd probably say somewhere 12 to 14 pounds.
Yeah, I was 14 this year. I lost 14 one day.
Dude, it's no joke.
Sweating my ass off, just changing. I went through 3 pairs of cleats, 3 pairs of socks and gloves, and just by the end of it, it was still swamp feet. You know what I mean? Even into my 3rd pair, I was leaking, but thankfully I was well hydrated.
Yeah, those 3-hour practices with Andy, you could very easily, you were not drinking Accelerator on the
every fucking day.
Do you?
Every day.
I
don't have them on the field.
No. You should do that.
I don't have them on the field. I should. God damn, Accelerator, we got to get a water bottle for me. God damn, that's good.
I do that. I do a water bottle with some caffeine in it on game day.
Fuck, just be fired up. No, I'm Accelerator, at least a big can, 300 milligrams of fantastic natural caffeine right before I go out there, baby. Juice me up, baby.
Yeah, man. Oh, is there any updates on Chris Jones? How he's handling this situation? Do you want to talk about it?
Oh, man. Chris, can you please come back? You're really scaring me, man. I don't get it. You must know something that I don't know, because I just don't get it. I really want to get another Super Bowl ring with you, brother. This is me bargaining you to just come back and play football for the Chiefs. Please, we need you.
Well, I just hope
you bad. And I don't know what the situation is. Obviously,
the situation is you guys aren't paying him enough, and I think you should hold off as long as possible. Especially past, what do we play?
Jason,
week 10?
Fuck you. I'm trying to get him back in the office.
Chris, I need you. Listen, don't let them do this to you, Chris.
We play you
week 10. You need to hold strong, my man. For all the other D tackles in the NFL, you cannot take this injustice. You must stay through at least the Eagles game. Then you can come back. I think that's the appropriate time.
He's just the best defensive player in the league right now.
It's pretty good.
He's deserving of all the money in the world. Chris, I love you. Please come back now.
Is there anything different coming off of the Super Bowl in your guys' prep or anything? I feel like I already know the answer to this, but
no,
it's football.
We got some new players. We got some new weapons for Coach Reed that were on showcase during the preseason, and we're excited to see those guys grow, man. There's something about the new that we always talk about, man. The excitement of seeing a young guy come into his stardom or come into his role in the offense, and seeing that guy have success is going to be awesome. And there's a bunch of young guys, about a handful of new guys on the team that the Chiefs haven't seen make plays yet in Arrowhead, and I think they're going to see that on Thursday, baby. Well, enough about the Chiefs. Moving on to the Eagles training camp. The biggest controversy out of Eagles camp. Jason, you are officially dad shamed.
Was I dad shamed?
Why would you play fetch with your kids? They are not animals, Jason.
Well, I'll have you know that Ellie actually does think she's a dog sometimes, and she literally brings me stuffed animals in her mouth.
Bluey. That's what Bluey does.
Yeah, she is a big Bluey fan.
Ellie is so adorable.
Not a lot of juice left. And all they want to do is run around and play. So I got to think of something to get them running. That day it was go fetch the ball.
Why don't we work on playing catch together?
Well, we try, but they're not great at catching full blown footballs, and all they want to do is run.
Good point.
So I think usually we do the obstacle course. We get all the pads, set them down, grass is lava, and they got to go all the way through.
Nice.
That day we were not moving very far from where we were at, and they wanted me to throw the ball, and so
there's a video that surfaced, and everybody, of course, had to comment on how you were playing fetch with your kids.
Yeah, I mean, they should see me tell them to sit and stay. It's not much different.
Joint practices. Let's talk some joint practices. You guys had one or two of them.
Two.
Cleveland Browns. Had two. Yeah, the Browns and Colts.
We actually had two practices with the Browns and one with the Colts.
Nice. I wonder why I just won with the Colts.
It was scheduled only one with the Colts.
Oh, it was scheduled. It wasn't taken off the schedule. Correct. There was two. Okay. All right. Well, that's news. All but 5 teams, Chiefs, Steelers, Bills, Cowboys, and Seahawks, are conducting joint practices with another team. I did not know it was that common. That's crazy. That blows my mind, man.
It's become a lot more common, especially as teams try to not play their starters in the games.
In the live periods. Do you guys do live periods when you do the joint practices?
No, definitely not.
Oh, that would be
at most
riot.
It's thud. And that's actually an issue with some of the joint practices is what is thud and all of that. But regardless, definitely no live situations. Quarterback is off limits. They're designed to be pretty safe. And I think that's why more and more teams are doing it, because you get a better look at what your one offense looks against a starting defense of an opposing team. A little bit more controlled environment, hopefully less injuries than with some of the preseason games.
Do you think there's like unspoken rules about joint practices, or do you guys go over like everything before in like a team meeting?
I mean, I think that we go over. So the way we do it is we go over in a team meeting what the rules are for the day. Typically the home team gets the rules of practice. So whoever is so last year we go to Cleveland, we go to Miami, we're participating in practice along their stipulated guidelines, right? And it's the same when teams come to NovaCare. So that's communicated.
So what you're saying is the Colts didn't get your guys' rules.
I'm not going into this. You asked me a question and I'm answering the question. The joint practices, I think for the most part, everybody's just trying to have a productive day. And I think that's what's communicated from the head coach. We don't want to get into fights. We don't want to get into scuffles. Lay off of their guys. We don't want people getting hurt. And that's the emphasis from Sirianni is just, we can tell if you had the sack. Just go by the quarterback. We can tell if you could have broken up the pass. Don't hit a receiver in a vulnerable position, right? I think that is the emphasis that is being stipulated most of the time. Compete, but do it in a way that you would compete with your own teammates and be smart about it.
We don't got to get on what happened. Everybody has already seen and saw what happened. Was there any message by Sirianni or anything afterwards?
No, I mean, listen,
how'd your teammates and everything kind of react to it? Was everybody on board? Like, fuck that guy? Or
listen, I don't want to get into any of that. I think that the bottom line is I got heated and I can't allow that to happen. You know what I mean? You can't let your emotions get the better of you. There's no situation where that should have happened and escalated to that. So, that is what it is. And I think that, for us, that's all that Nick wanted, right? Like it's the same preaching, in a game, you don't get to do anything if something happens to one of your teammates or whatever. The reality is you got to operate as though it's in a game and you can't do all the little things or anything that's going to compromise the team and its ability to win football games, which is ultimately what we're trying to do. So, I think that, for us, it's all about trying to be a smart football team, a disciplined football team. And that was not a shining moment for me.
Well, I respect it, big dog. The Philly Dogs. Speaking of dogs, let's talk about a group of players that Philly fans want to hear about the most. The Philly Dogs, that defensive front, man. How's one-on-ones with Jalen Carter going?
Well, I have not done a one-on-one against him. Thankfully, he's been going up against the guard. I've been having my hands full with Jordan Davis, which is not much more fun, to be honest with you.
That's a big old some buck. Okay. All right. They only get bigger as they get closer to Jason.
Yeah. And for some reason, I get smaller, but everybody's talking about Jalen right now. Jalen Carter's had a tremendous camp. You see all the flashes of what it takes to be a premier rusher in this league. He's got the ability to threaten you with power and the ability to threaten you with twitchiness and get to your edge. And to me, that's the hardest thing. Whether you're a defensive end, a defensive tackle, a nose guard, if you want to be great and you want to really make it difficult for players to pass block you or run block you, you have to be able to threaten both of those. If you only have one of them, players can play it. If you only have power, you can sit down and do things to protect against that. If you only have agility-based moves or finesse moves, there are things that an offensive lineman can do to mitigate that. But if you can truly do both of those, it keeps an offensive lineman on his toes. Am I going to sell out here to stop power, or am I going to, kind of bank on the fact that he's going to try and hit an edge on me and expose my chest? And I think that the best rushers I've been around know how to make those moves work off of each other. They make them look very, very similar. So it's hard to, predict what's coming. He's still young. I don't want to put too much on his shoulder. He's still a rookie.
He's a big boy. He can handle it.
I think I speak for everybody in NovaCare Complex that, people are really, really excited about what Jalen Carter's done so far.
The Philly Dogs is a cool name.
It is.
To have. It's like the steel curtain or some shit.
We got a Philly Dog shirt on underdog.com if you want to support Philadelphia public schools and kids.
All right now.
We got a lot of them Georgia Dogs on the team, and they're all
dogs.
I mean, they've all had good camps. It's been fun watching them. So excited to see what, especially on the defensive side of the ball, that looks like.
Yeah, Lane Johnson says that Jalen Carter is like a bigger Geno Atkins, and he might not be the biggest name in the game, Geno Atkins.
That's a good comp there.
He is an absolute beast. I mean, you turn on the tape, that you do not want to fuck around with that dog.
Perennial all-pro player. I mean, Geno was unbelievable, and he was the same thing. He had crazy power, crazy leverage.
What other position battles or one-on-ones did you like watching?
Man, obviously in the O-line room, I'm always looking forward to watching the young guys play, compete with each other, get better. How do they react to coaching? How do they improve throughout the process? For me, I live so much in that trench world. I love watching the linebackers. How are they going to get off blocks? Who's progressing? I think especially for linebackers, you see them noticeably get better at defeating blocks as training camp goes on.
Yeah.
I think that
you start to see the plays better. You start to understand movement better.
The processing speeds up just a little bit. And I think
that's the point of it, man.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch the entire defense take shape with Sean Desai and all those coaches. So I wouldn't say any other one position. We got a lot of running backs that got a lot of touches, and obviously that's a huge part of the run game. So I'm always watching that. And man, I'm not going to lie, I liked all of our running backs this year in training camp. I think they all had their strengths. They all did certain things really, really well. So yeah, I thought for the most part, it's just fun watching guys go out there and make plays, man.
Well, the DB versus wide receiver debate has hit the Eagles. Michael Irvin, Richard Sherman, Keyshawn Johnson had everyone, including A.J. Brown and Darius Slay, debating the hardest position in football. As we've already discussed, we kind of all just came to an agreement that DB trying to stop somebody's easier than trying to, make a guy miss.
Right.
But trying to stop someone's harder than trying to make a guy miss. The more I think about it, though, it's really only the hardest position when it's one-on-one.
So you're saying in zone coverage, I
could fucking go play cover 3 right now.
That's fair. I do think that if it depends on what technique, it always depends on what technique and what is the circumstances and situations are happening.
One-on-one with Tyreek Hill, fuck that.
There ain't no chance. Cover, you can put me. Yeah. Listen, I'll go out there and play cover 2 corner. Yeah, sure. I'll play the flat. Yeah.
You ever tried to beat a double team in coverage?
Have I ever tried to?
Yeah, like last year the Raiders put a defensive end on me. Yeah. Yep. Put a safety or a DB on me, and then had a safety lurking for any time I crossed the field to come double me. And that wasn't the easiest coverage to beat. That was a difficult day. So it's like, what are we basing it off of? Are we basing it off of at the most difficult point of football? You know what I mean? Like, are we basing it off of if I'm getting double teamed or if a DB is in one-on-one coverage? Because then it's like, well, I'm going to take a DB in that situation, because if it's 2-on-1, I'm essentially fucked on that route or that play.
I'm going to say it again. White people can't even play it. I don't even know what we're arguing about right here. Like, this isn't there's not even a question as to what is the harder individual position to play. Like, yes, when you're a premier offensive player, defensive coaches are going to scheme and do things to slow you down, and that's going to be really hard. But that does not have anything to do with what is the hardest thing on the field, which is covering somebody one-on-one in a field that is 50 yards wide. I'm out on any of these other scenarios that we're bringing up.
Sometimes I got to block guys like Ndamukong Suh,
I have to do that all the time.
But I'm 240, 250.
I'm not that
255. God damn, I don't know why I just told everybody I was 240. I tried to fucking bargain. I tried to bargain with.
You got some long arms. You got the reach advantage.
On Ndamukong Suh, I don't have any advantage on Ndamukong Suh.
You got longer arms than Suh.
No way.
I guess
he's just got some beefy arms, so it looks like his arms are shorter. What?
No, you're lanky. You got long arms, Trev.
No, I don't. I have.
What was your arm length?
34 and a half.
Dude, those are long. That's like tackle arms. You're doing just fine.
I can't even touch.
You're a lengthy guy.
That just look long right there.
Yeah.
I just got them Gumby knees. Can you explain what the fuck Gumby knees are?
Well, that's exactly what it sounds like. Yeah, they're knees that aren't stiff.
Gumby doesn't even have knees.
That's the whole point. Like, it doesn't even function like it's a joint. It just it flaps around and
just out here flapping around.
Yeah, they move in ways that it doesn't make sense for human anatomy. Gumby knees are they're going in, they're going out. There's no rigidity to them. They're like Gumby.
Frigidity. Yeah. What the fuck?
Rigidity.
Same difference. I have no fucking idea what you're talking about. And I just made up a word. No fucking idea. What's the easiest position to play?
Center, hands down.
There's no way.
Usually just helping a guard out. Physically, I think mentally it's really hard. Every position has things that are hard and easier than it. I think center, out of all the offensive line positions, by far the easiest to play physically. you're in the least amount of space there.
I'm going to say defensive end.
You
Inside,
think D end
you
is
got to
the
take.
easiest?
I think D tackle is tough because you got to take on double teams. You got to do some. You got to do some shit. D end, see ball, get ball. I mean, it is
it's definitely the easiest mentally.
Snap and go.
Hey, get off the rock.
You got one gap. You got one gap. You stay in that gap, or you get the fucking football, bud.
Yeah,
I don't know if I could play DN.
It's like
I'd be
comes
flanking.
out of like,
I'd be a 100% finesse DN.
No, because you got long arms. You'd use that long arm stab. You don't got to be that strong to do a one arm stab.
I don't know why you think I have long arms, man.
I just know you do.
Does a guy like JJ Watt to freaking throw his hands on my shoulders and I'd just be trying to get to his breastplate? Like, I can't. It's too far away because his arms are so fucking long. Yeah. Well, back to the Eagles preseason. Final thoughts on the preseason. You guys went 0-2-1. Does that mean absolutely anything?
Well, I mean, we didn't play a single starter, I don't think, in any of the games. Maybe on maybe a couple young guys. Yeah, I think that preseason games are important for evaluating young players or
100%.
Evaluating where guys are at. Like, if we wouldn't have had any joint practices, we would have obviously played starters in the preseason games. But I think that the coaches got a chance to see all of the guys in those environments that they wanted to. And, I mean, I love the preseason games. I really do.
They're fun, man. You see these young guys just fucking go out there, play some ball. It's awesome, man.
And it like seeing a guy carry something over that he's either been messing up or that he's learned in the meeting room, or like we game planned all week about like, hey, if they do this, this is coming. This is what's going to happen. If you make this call, it's going to set everything up. Like all those little things, and seeing guys go out there and execute is just, dude, it is such a joy to watch happen. So, I love the preseason games. I love watching guys go out there, make names for themselves, or go out there and have a great game that nobody really knew what to expect from. So I'm always in on the preseason games, and I'm really happy with the way all the young guys did for the most part.
All right, now.
All righty, around the league, let's quickly touch on some stuff that's been happening.
All right, let's do it.
After the Cowboys traded for Trey Lance, Jerry Jones admitted to also wanting to draft Jalen Hurts. What do you think?
That's a genius move, Jerry.
Yeah.
If you didn't already have a quarterback, why the fuck does he say that with his starting?
Oh, we had a quarterback and we drafted him.
No comment. Jerry is hilarious for saying this, knowing that Dak Prescott is one of the better quarterbacks in the National Football League. And he's sitting here saying, oh, yeah, I would have drafted Jalen because he's a stud. You're
putting words into Jerry's mouth.
Jerry knows exactly what he's saying. And he's saying that he's not sold on Dak. That's what he's saying. Is he not? Is he not saying that? He's blatantly saying that.
I think that one can read into that if he wants to, but I don't.
I can't even read. What the fuck? It's simple math. 1 + 1 = 2.
Oh my gosh.
Rams, Matthew Stafford is allegedly struggling to connect with young teammates, according to his wife's podcast. God, doggone. What's Chad's sister's name? I forget.
Oh my gosh. Kelly Hall. Well, Kelly Stafford.
Kelly Stafford. Kelly Stafford. And shout out to Chad Hall. I mean,
baby.
Anytime we get to give a shout out to Chad Hall, shout out to Chad.
That's right.
Fucking love that guy. I think he's in Jacksonville now.
Yeah, no, he left the Bills. He's with Jacksonville with Doug Peterson and them.
Yeah, he had them Bills wide receivers only popping, and now he's got an arsenal of receivers down there in Jacksonville.
I can't wait. I'm looking forward to see what they do this year.
All right, now.
So Matthew Stafford got quoted.
Kelly Stafford.
Yeah, I guess it was from Kelly. Okay. They have a lot of rookies on their team. They're very young, but he's like, I feel like I can't connect. In the old days, you'd come out to practice, you'd shower, and people would be playing cards, interacting. But now they get out of practice and messing around during training camp, and they go straight to their phones. They say sir to him and shit. He's like, no.
They say sir? They called Matt Stafford sir in the locker room?
I mean, that's what Kelly's saying.
That's crazy.
And he says, no, we're on the same level here. You know, we're both playing in the league. I'm not sir. You know, let me get to know you.
Oh, gosh, this is making me cringe.
To some extent, I see what he's saying.
Do they call you Mr. Kelce in the Eagles?
Man, I've got an old head. OG.
You original gangster?
I don't know.
Some may say I'm the original.
No big deal.
When you're a triple OG, that's when you know you made it.
No, I think most people just go by Kelce. Maybe I've gotten I can't remember.
Same here.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I kind of get what Kelly's saying here and what Like it has changed. There's no question about it. I mean, people used to play cards all the time. There definitely used to be more, especially pre-COVID.
I think it's just changed with the culture of the team. Like, guys just might not like to play cards.
Younger guys also just like playing on their phones or playing games with each other on their phones. So to a certain extent, it's all changed.
Betting on NFL games in the facility. You know, this is crazy what these young guys are doing nowadays.
And it does feel like when you're an older player, you get to a point when you're older where you have more in common with where you're at with your coaches than you do with some of the younger guys, and like kind of where you're at in your life. Like,
you know, I hitting it on the fucking head right now. Holy shit. Yeah.
Got 3 kids and a wife, you know, I'm in a different situation right now and point in my life than I was but I think you have to make that effort. And I know in Matthew, you know, he's making that effort
100%.
You know, forging relationships, you know, if they're not talking to you, you can change that. All you got to do is go talk to them. Like nobody, unless you got just a straight bunch of like jagoffs who don't want to talk to you, like bad people, which isn't the case in the NFL for the most part. If you want to talk to guys, all you got to do is just go talk to them. Like it's pretty much that simple. If you want to get to know your teammates, ask them questions.
Go sit down at a new table at lunch.
Ask him no dumb questions. Ask him some hypotheticals. Ask him some conspiracies.
The conspiracy? That'll get a fucking table going, man. Start asking about some flat Earths.
Get some flat Earth, some alien questions from Papa Kelce. Yeah, you know, you can get
some U.S. government conspiracies. Oh man, that always gets them going.
And then you slowly work that into football, and then you got a full-blown relationship. I think you know, it definitely it's changed. So I understand what they're saying. There's no question about that, especially when you've been in as long as Matthew's been in the league.
Yeah, Stafford's going to get him going. I feel like the flat Earth.
It's crazy.
The conspiracy comes up every fucking training camp. It is like the number one conspiracy or the number one, like throughout training camp thing talked about. It is so fucking good.
I was on the practice field last year and one of our coaches was walking by and I was like, man, how many people do you think on this field like believe the earth is flat? And he's like, I don't think there's nobody out here that believes. I'm like, no, I think you'd be surprised if you start polling, you'd be surprised. And before I even finished that, somebody right next to me said, I mean, how you know it isn't? Like I did.
Just somebody 10 feet away heard flat earthers like, oh shit, they're talking about it. What is it?
Where's your proof?
Bro, how do you know? How do you fucking know?
Dude, the one that, like, don't get me wrong, I don't want to get down like a whole conspiracy rabbit hole.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's throw it to the 92%ers actually before we get off this topic. Let's see how many 92%ers are flat earthers.
The only reason flat earth, like besides like, you know, photographs and all the other like scientific analysis that would lead to you believing the earth is round. Besides that, like, what is the conspiracy? Like, what are we trying to do? Like, why is the entire world bought into a global conspiracy to fool people into thinking the earth?
It is not a globe. You can't call it global.
We can't agree with Russia and China on everything, but we're all in on the fucking flat earth. Like, we can't, like, I just, like, what is happening? It blows. I just can't.
This is some good shit right here.
It's crazy.
There's some heated conversations about that flat earth. God damn.
It's nuts.
Gotta love conspiracies. I don't even know how we fucking got there. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Matt Stafford. Hopefully he can connect with the young guys a little bit more. Yeah.
Ask some questions.
Yeah. Ask them about
maybe
some
bring up flat earth. See what happens. Will lead to a good conversation.
I promise you. It never fails. So Kevin Hart is in a wheelchair after trying to race Steve-Ann Ridley in a 40-yard dash. Here's the IG clip for you. He said, we get out there, we run the 40, and he blew everything out. That sucks. Tore my lower abdominal, my adductors. Man, I don't even know what that is, but I tore them. I tore those two. I can't walk. This is 44.
Listen, Kevin, what are we doing, man? What are you racing?
Why are you racing?
You're 44,
races
man.
At 44? I'm faster than you, bro. It's still
I can't even.
Oh, man. I don't even want to race anybody now.
If I went out and actually raced somebody right now, I'm pretty sure I would do the exact same thing. Hamstrings would just pop off of the bone. Listen, when you shut it down for a little bit and then you just willy-nilly go out there thinking you're going to go run full speed.
There's a whole warm-up thing you got to do after 30 years old that you got to make sure.
You got to start. You got to foam roll. You got to stretch. You got to make sure you're hydrated.
You are such a dweeb. You fucking foam roll?
No, I don't. I'm making that up.
I was like, there's
I fucking
no
hate
way
foam rolling. But
your Neanderthal ass
I
is
really still don't do anything.
rolling.
If I'm being honest, I'm bad.
We
at all
know
the
what you do.
pre-practice stuff.
We know what you do because
But
I do
either
the
way,
same fucking thing.
Listen, you can't just be willy-nilly running out there full speed. Haven't done it in a while. I mean, maybe Kevin Hart runs a lot.
He does. Yeah.
I know he works out a lot, but there's a difference between working out and sprint. Like, there's nothing that strains your core, hip flexors, and adductors like running full speed linearly. You know what I mean? Like, that is an intense amount of strain.
You're using all the muscles.
Yeah. It's not the same as being on a elliptical or freaking going on a bike and pedaling it.
You did not just say Kevin Hart's on the elliptical.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm doubting he's running full speed that much.
He actually is a very well-tuned athlete. I've seen him challenge basketball players in one-on-one and have some success. I've seen him like do athletic things.
Okay.
The Rams had him catch and punt returns the one time. He's actually a pretty good athlete. So this is just unfortunate.
If you haven't been doing it in a while, or you take a little bit off, it doesn't take much to pop something. Like Kylie freaking just went back with her high school team. She was trying to get in shape for an alumni field hockey game.
Nice.
Full-blown hernia. Back locked up.
No.
It was actually the night before the Colts joint practice. Kylie's back locked up. And that might have been why I might have been a little bit more ornery, because I had to wake up 4 times getting Bennett in and out of the crib. So really, it's all Kylie's fault, for being honest.
You are a cocksucker for blaming Kylie for that one. That's hilarious. Dang on alumni game. Did she end up playing an alumni game or no?
She has a hernia. She can't play the game.
Damn it. Dang it. Well,
it was the last alumni game ever because her college just got bought by Villanova. So there's no more.
Man, this makes me really think about the Pros versus Joes, man. God damn, that was a good show, man.
You should bring it back, man.
Dude, we really need to bring it back.
Let's just start challenging Joes.
Just on our own, just new heights. I don't
feel right not being labeled a Joe. I have to be a pro?
Yeah, you can't feel bad about your occupation, just your professional athlete.
Is that our off season this next? Are we already thinking about what's in store? So right now we're going to go pros versus pros during the season and then get right into
we could twist it into
what game should we play?
That's what I'm saying. We can twist it into like what Joes do, like pros versus Joes, but now we're in the Joes occupation.
Like we're putting up drywall.
I think we might have just fucking hit gold here.
Pros versus Joes, but instead of the Joes doing the pros are doing the Joes. I'm going to let you know I'm one of the least handy individuals on the planet.
Well, if you're unhandy I can only imagine how I fucking thrive in this competition. This would be fun.
I did fix a toilet once and I was pretty proud of myself. I found out that the little bobber thing that like floats had like disconnected from the chain. So I went and got a
little tweezers.
No, I went and got a
screw.
No, it like holds papers together.
Paper clip.
Nah, boom.
Ooh,
unhooked it, put it through the chain,
janky
through
son
the
of
bobber,
a bitch,
twisted it around,
and it works now, doesn't it?
Worked like a charm. Pretty much know how to.
Ah, God, that's the Kelce way. Don't get it fixed. Just fucking jank it. Yeah. Just make it janky.
Yeah, I think that's a great. I mean, I'm in on that. I think that sounds like a fun time and educational. Alrighty, on to Hard Knocks. Aaron Rodgers hit a Giants player with "Show me respect, bro. I don't even know who you are."
What the fuck did you just say?
Show me some respect, bro. I don't even know who you are.
Ooh, yeah, and I've said that one once or twice.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's a go-to.
Comes off a little cocky and a little, at the same time, a valid statement.
Yeah, I mean, I think
it is what it is.
Yeah, it's definitely a go-to for older players. That, and I feel like it's that, or it's about how much money somebody's made in their career that is the go-to for older players. When a young guy's acting up, is like, hey.
Also, show some fucking respect,
I don't really know what else to say.
That boy Aaron is out there as just an old 20-year vet.
We think
just
we're
like, yo, bro, you were in diapers when I came into the league. All right, show some respect to your elders.
You're like a Jeopardy answer. I got to say, who is?
That's a good one.
Is that good?
Aaron Rodgers was a Jeopardy host. That's good shit right there.
That's
man.
where I was going with it.
Right, man, when is Dad going to get on Jeopardy?
He's not good. I don't know why you remember Dad being good. He was not good at Jeopardy.
I remember him just right there with the wings and the half gallon of ranch, and he's just blue cheese. I mean, he just dips and just.
You have a biased memory. I've sat and watched him. He would get max 4 questions around, 4 answers around.
Max?
He was not good, Travis.
All right, well, I'm a dumbass. I'll tell you what, I'm a huge fan of Hard Knocks. I love the access that it shows you, that it gets. I think it's dope that the Jets I think they agreed to do it. I don't even know if this is true. I think they agreed to doing it as long as they weren't like showing guys getting cut.
Yeah.
I think that's too fucking much.
There was a clip from when the Bengals did it that I still remember vividly of Jim Lippincott going in and cutting the fullback.
Yeah.
I don't know. All I remember is the Bengals one, and they cut him in the room he was in. It was a bad look. I was not a fan of that one. But, I think Hard Knocks has gotten better. And the last 2 years, I mean, between Detroit and now the Jets, they're doing teams that have unbelievable storylines and exciting people. So I think that Hard Knocks is officially back the last couple of years.
Yeah. They're killing it, man.
Took a little bit of a hiatus. I wasn't, but it's and maybe it's just the Jets, because the last one I remember with the Jets was when Rex Ryan was there, and that one was a doozy as well.
That was awesome too. Yeah, Rex.
That was great.
Rex is awesome, man. I think it's all. I mean, you get a character like Aaron Rodgers, man. Has taken some hits in the media about who he is as a person or whatnot. You can say anything you want about it. It is extremely entertaining, and I love watching Aaron Rodgers because you could tell what kind of teammate he is. You could tell how down to earth he is around his teammates in that setting. So it's cool to see, man. It's cool to see.
Listen, Aaron is phenomenal in it. Sauce Gardner.
Sauce, our dog, man.
I mean, they just got a lot of great personalities and interesting players and characters.
Well, moving on to preseason stamps.
Hey!
So because the NFL season is here, we're bringing back the New Heights Stamp of the Week, baby. Ooh. Stamp of the Week is brought to you by our friends at State Farm.
Hey-o.
All right, now. To create an affordable price on car insurance, just for you to check out the State Farm Personal Price Plan.
That's trademarked.
Yes, it is. That's what TM means.
So don't think about using that.
State Farm Personal Price Plan.
For this Stamp of the Week, let's show some love to the guys who showed out in camp. Trav, who you got?
It was really fun to see my guy Justin Ross come to life, man. Wide receiver, his second year in the league, but last year missed his entire rookie season with a foot injury. I know what that feels like. I missed my entire rookie year with a knee injury. So coming in and making plays in the preseason, that's kind of how I started off my career, and I know how exciting that can be, and I know how hard he's worked to get back to full strength and where he is right now. So had some injury things go down in college as well, as he was undrafted in 2022, but he is an absolute stud when he is healthy, and we saw that in the preseason and during camp, man. So yeah, Justin, shout out to taking your game to new heights, baby. Jason, who you got?
I'm going to go with my man Reed Blankenship. I think he's in his second year. He's made a huge stride coming into this year's new defensive coordinator, Sean Desai system. I don't know. He's just been everywhere. And I feel like we need him to step up, and he's done really, really well throughout training camp. And if for no other reason than the fact that the social media team has gone on to start calling him Ed Reed Blankenship. And of course, incredible quote by my man Slay on Reed, where he says, "There ain't no milk check. He's good milk. He don't spoil."
Ooh, man. Slay's got some good liners, man.
He's the best.
He's got some good liners, man. We got a whole bunch of Batmans. Doggone.
He's good for him.
This is milk check, man. That's sweet.
All right. That wraps up the first official episode of season 2. That's it. To all the 92%ers who are coming back for another season with us, we can't thank you guys enough. We will have an incredible guest with us next week to help kick off the NFL season.
Ooh, I am so excited for this one.
So listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
Don't forget to check that out, because that is going to be check it out worthy. Once again, New Heights is presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by our friends At Accelerator Active Energy drinks.
Still got it right here.
Doggone, I can't. I just keep drinking them, and I just stay awake and hydrated all at the same time. It's amazing what they can do with just one can. Just one can. Imagine if you have like 3 while you're sitting down. It's fucking insane. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1 S. Thank you to our production and crew, as always, for making us look way better than what we are and deleting all the shit that we can't let you guys really hear.
It's amazing how long the episodes are with how much they have to delete.
Oh my gosh. It fucking blows our mind. And again, thank you to the 92%ers. See you guys next week with our unbelievable guest. Peace.